Hi there. I come to you tonight from the winery town of Clare in South Australia. I come to you as a very tired rider tonight. Today will be the last the last big day that I'm required to do to complete this trip. I didn't plan this to be a big day today, but it turned out to be a big day. And it was sort of partially my fault that that's what happened, because I think I said tonight on an earlier video that despite my best preparation for each leg, I got the data wrong in terms of the Ks for the last two legs. So, and I also underestimated ascending the Flinders Ranges through the particular passage that I elected to take. Was was a tough ride up through the Flinders Ranges. I'm carrying all that gear. And if you've got a support vehicle, it's different because you can put your panniers in a support vehicle and whatever else and just ride the bike. But taking all that stuff up through the ranges was tough yesterday. For the first time in my life, doing touring on bikes, I actually got off the bike and I was pushing the bike for 50 meters here and 50 meters there. And I thought I've never done that before, but I was down to 4, 5, and 6 k's an hour on the small chainring at the front, and the sort of as I said recently, you have an unstable front end. It's all over the place. So when it gets that sort of tough to cycle the bike, you know that it's a pretty severe kind of hill. Anyway, so that slowed me down immensely. But I got there, and I realised that there's no way that I was going to be able to do the 140 k's, which is required for that leg, because two things. One, I underestimated the Flinders Ranges, how tough that would be. And two, I had the distance wrong on the next day. Anyway, so I had a nice time in little place I stayed at last night, but I had to make up those k's, so that resulted in what I thought was probably a 92k day today, was a 136k day. And it was a tough day because I'm in the Clare Valley, and valleys have ups and valleys have downs, and they're called valleys for a reason. So magnificent country, the Clare Valley Winery District of the farming community, beautiful scenery, and really quite something. But 136 k's required some work today, and up and down those hills and getting here in the dark again. But that will be the last time that I need to ride in the dark. So I got into Clare here tonight quite late, about 9 o'clock. And what's difficult, one of the difficult things about night, it's not so much the K's, it's the cold, and also the fact that when you're climbing, like I did a lot of climbing tonight, because you can't see ahead of you. So you're climbing, but you don't know whether this ascent's going to be for 600 meters or 3 k's. So you try and budget your allocation of sort of energy. You think, oh, this will be another 600 meters and then it'll go down, but you don't know whether it's going to be 600 meters or 2 k's. Like tonight, I'm trying to stop in the dark and lights off, and there wasn't much traffic at all. So you'd see a truck or a car, and you see what the taillights are doing. You think, is that going down? No, it's climbing. So you see the taillights climb and climb and climb and climb. You think, oh my God, that's another half an hour of climbing. So it's quite difficult, to get any kind of accurate perception on whether you're going to go up or go down. Anyway, so I got in here about 9 o'clock, and it was cold tonight, and so Clare's a beautiful little town, and so there's a few little quiet little pubs. So I went into a pub, and I went to the first one, and I said to the lady, "Do you have any accommodation, or can you direct me to a camping ground?" There's no obvious camping grounds. Well, and she said, "Look, we have rooms for $40. She said, "But dear," she said, "they're very modest. All they are," appreciate that I've been climbing in the bloody hills for freezing cold for the last 3 hours. She said, "All they are is lots of blankets, a nice heater, and a very hot shower." So it was like arriving at the Hyatt, of course. I mean, that is absolutely perfect. So I sit here as I talk to you now on this bed, 3 or 4 big thick blankets, a nice heater, a tiny little room, absolutely fantastic. $40, fantastic. So So tomorrow we're sort of at the end of the trip now, so that's the last. Won't be doing any more big days. Tomorrow's about 90 Ks, which I know it to be correct. 90 Ks, 91 Ks. So that won't be a huge day. So I'll leave here early and have a I'll leave here early so I get into Gawler tomorrow at a respectable time. Maybe walk around Gawler, have a coffee or something. And the next morning is probably a 2-hour ride into Adelaide to complete the trip. So I plan to be in Adelaide City CBD by mid-morning, and I'll go straight to a bike shop and get a bike box and dismantle my bike and pack it up, and as soon as is practical, send that back to Perth, and I'll complete the trip. So yeah, that's about it. I'm still surprised that I only met one cyclist out on the Nullarbor between leaving Coolgardie, Kalgoorlie, and arriving here today. That's pretty extraordinary. I thought I'd have a lot. Okay, so I'll get back to you tomorrow and just give one or two last videos about the trip, and I still plan to do a more technical one in terms of just my opinion, of my experience on the Nullarbor technically, of what equipment I use, what equipment I think one should use, and just my interpretation of the best way of managing such a pretty arduous event. Yeah, so I'll save that one up for another day. Okay, catch you later.